Another Kansas City neighborhood speaks out loud and clear over ongoing crime issues. A property manager in the historic 18th and Vine district said they're sad, fed up, and frustrated. Fox 4's Malik Jackson joins us live from there. Malik, these growing concerns come on the same day as a heartbreaking update on a recent shooting.
Yeah, Fox 4 is learning about another shooting that happened here in the 18th and Vine district. But we only learned about this once we started asking questions. And in this shooting, we learned that the victim that was shot died. This separate from another incident that happened about a week ago where 6 people were shot after the Juneteenth festivities down here in the 18th and Vine district. Now, the property manager at this 19 Vine complex tells us that it's a completely different experience here in this entertainment district when you come down here on the night and the weekend versus during the day. Are you guys fed up with this?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's now a fear. You know, you have senior citizens. They are genuine. They are scared, and so they have the idea that on the weekends they just have to stay home, and that's not fair to them.
And it's scenes like this that have them at their breaking point. This is the district just moments before a shooting that police say took one life. It happened on June 22nd. 4 others were also shot in that incident. Just 1 week before that, a man was shot in the back parking lot of the 19 Vine Apartments, and he died Tuesday.
And when people are hanging out and they're drinking, obviously that's a recipe for other issues, fights, homicides, crime. Detectives literally just left here an hour ago asking me about another situation.
And here's video of that incident just given to Fox 4 today by Alcorn's team. What led up to the disturbance is still unclear, but the complex says that the people involved in the incident have no connection to the apartments. And that's not all. Alcorn says this year alone, they've dealt with car break-ins, a building break-in, street racing, and more.
They're not even 21. So these are bars and clubs that are supposed to be 21 and older. These are kids that are 18, 19, and even younger, walking around unsupervised.
KCPD tells Fox 4 they've had increased patrols in the area since November, and just last weekend they launched a more robust response specifically targeting entertainment districts. They go on to say whether it's violent crime, property crimes, or lawlessness, on our roadways we will work tirelessly to hold offenders accountable. I will emphasize a point I have made before. Everyone in this city, local and abroad, deserves to enjoy it safely. The police department also tells Fox 4 they have not seen an influx of property crime reports in the area.
No, I'm not a politician. I don't know what the actual answer is, but what I do know is that the people of this community are sad and fed up and frustrated.
Alcorn says she hopes by speaking up and speaking for many of the tenants that live in this complex that they can prevent another tragedy before it happens. Lauren.
Malik, that property manager also mentioned the fact that these people appear to be young. What did KCPD say about the curfew implemented about a month ago?
Yeah, Lauren, police did not immediately know how many parents or guardians had been cited or fined for their children breaking the curfew that goes into effect across Kansas City and the entertainment districts during the summer. They also didn't know how many teens had been cited for infractions for breaking these curfew rules. Of course, Fox 4 will stay on top of the story, and once we get those answers and those numbers, we will bring that to you. But KCPD did say that they would be checking for those numbers. Lauren.
Malik Jackson in the 19th and Vine, Kansas City, Missouri. Thank you.